Hi everybody, let's jump right into doing the two-factor authentication setup for Defender. Starting on your plugin page after you log into your dashboard, you click on Settings for Defender. Yes, there's some security issues to deal with. I just installed this, and this is a website that I've only been working on a little bit. So I'm showing you the progress of fixing security issues as I fix them. This is the kind of work I can do for you if you don't feel like you can do it yourself, but if you watch this video, you might be able to figure this out on your own. So from the Defender screen, we scroll down and there's two-factor authentication. We're going to activate that. So all it says for now is two-factor authentication is now active. User roles with this feature enabled must visit their profile page to complete setup. So the next thing we're going to do is go to our profile page. There's actually some settings I probably want to pay attention to first. Let's go down here on Defender and look at Advanced Tools. Now, one of the things we're doing, I don't have any subscribers at this point, but I may have a subscriber someday. So for now, I'm only going to turn on Defender for these user roles of administrator, editor, author, and contributor. Anybody else who's a subscriber won't need to log in, but a subscriber can't do any damage to your site, so it's not a concern. We enable the lost phone option. We're going to force users, notice this setting, we're going to force users to log in with two-factor authentication. And this seems repetitive, but it's telling it which user roles are forced into logging in with two-factor authentication. So I'm going to choose all those user roles. I'm not going to use any custom graphics. I am going to allow a one-time password to be sent to the email that's on record. Every user in WordPress has an email in the database. So if you lose your password, there's a way to get around that. We have to download an app for our phone, which I've already downloaded. And you see it shows that there's no active users who have enabled this feature so far. So let me save the changes. And then I'm going to go to user profiles. Here we go under users on the left side of the screen. My profile, or your profile, that's me. Now it says I'm required to set up two-factor authentication to use this site, so I'm going to click Enable. I have the app installed on my trusty phone. Let me bring this app up. So I go to my apps and I go to Google Authenticator. It's just listed as Authenticator. And what I need to do is I need to click on the plus. You'll notice here there's a plus. Oh, you can't see the phone with the green screen thing. Okay. Well, there's a plus in the lower right-hand corner. You tap on plus, and I tap on Scan a Barcode. And I'm going to scan this barcode that's on my screen. And it has it. And then it's giving me a code to type in. Again, I can't show you this, but it's giving me a 6-digit code. This code changes all the time, so I'm not going to bother to blur this out for you. Verify. And two-factor authentication is now active. So let's take a look at what this looks like when I log out. And you notice I'm still using the standard WP login.php. In the next video, we're gonna fix that. You can change this. Normally, when you log into WordPress, it's your domain name /wp-admin, and then that takes you to wp-login.php. Another cool feature of Defender is that it lets you change that, so that hackers, people that are trying to find out how to break into your site, have to work a little extra hard and probably can't figure out the URL. So for now, notice here, it looks like the regular login. I'm going to click on Login. But it's asking me, this is an additional step that you didn't get before. It's asking me for my 6-digit code, which is changed. And I authenticate. And I am in. Well, it's taking a little bit to draw, but I'm in. Okay. Now, notice this. I have WP Rocket installed, and it says that it noticed that something changed on a page. We really don't have to clear the cache. I'm actually running a CDN on this site as well. So in theory, if I was going to change a page, I would go and clear the cache, reload the cache, and then go to the CDN and force a cache reload on that end. But if none of that made sense to you, I'm going to make some other videos that explain that. But just, I guess the bottom line of what I just said is that you should be running your site with the content delivery network because it'll definitely improve your speed. So let's not worry about clearing the cache for now. The main point here is that we got logged in with two-factor authentication. And again, you'll notice this site health status says should be improved. These are things I'm going to look at in future videos. I mentioned I'm just starting out with the site and I'm still setting things up. So I'm showing you the process as I go along. Okay, well, thanks for watching the video, and I'm going to do another video on how to change this this login area, this URL for logging in. So hopefully you'll take a look at that video as well. Thank you.